Well, good morning, everyone. So good to see everyone. I trust your Chagim were meaningful. And welcome back to Yoga Shalom at Home. I'm Reb Cantor Lisa Levine. I'm your guide through yoga through a Jewish lens. Today's practice is called Four Worlds Yoga: Earth, Water, Fire, and Air. According to Kabbalistic tradition, there are four worlds which each of us lives in: the physical, emotional, divine, and intellectual realms, which walk hand in hand with who we are and how we relate to the world. Today, we'll flow through these four aspects of embodiment from the earth, root to rise, and rise to root. In honor of the worlds we walk through today, we become aware of the lands that we are dwelling on. There's so many layers to unpack with this, and I'm going to try to add as much understanding as I can as we move through. But here are the basics. Asiya grounds us into the earth. So feel your feet grounded into the earth or your sits bones into the earth. If you need a block, please put your feet on a block so you can feel that grounding. Asiya is where we live in our bodies, our place of origin, our story. From our root, we rise through the other worlds. Today is Indigenous Peoples Day. I live on Piscataway lands in Maryland. This is now part of my Asiya DNA, the Piscataway lands, the earth. Yetzirah, moving up into the belly, into Yesod, and we've talked a lot about Sfirot before, so I'm not going to refer to them a lot today, but I'll try to refer back. Yetzirah is connected to water. This is our emotional world. It resides in the belly, our feelings and our relationship center. This world opens us to empathy and love. Bria is connected to air, our lungs. It represents the world of the intellect, our contemplation of the meaning of life, our wonder, our gratitude, our dream life. Love the dream life. I always write down my dreams every morning. Atzilut is connected to fire. It's the top of our tree of life. The connection to the divine, the spark within us, that string that connects us to the source, wholeness with the higher power, and perhaps even beyond the earth, water, air, our dvekut, drawing nearer to the spiritual force, shafa, the energy that's running through us. And when we start to breathe and doing our pranayama, we're going to feel that shafa just start to move all these elements together. It's very powerful. So find a comfortable seated position on your mat or in your chair. Remember, this is your practice, so listen to the body, modify as you need to. Create that space of the Mishkan, this holy mat mirror that we're becoming fully present and mindful for the next hour. Swallow in the throat. Allow thoughts to float away like clouds. Connect that string to the top of the keter, the crown, and allow the elements of fire, air, water, and earth flow from top to bottom. And feel the power of the earth, Siya, your grounding and your connection to it, flow up through your belly. Take a nice big belly breath. Into your emotional feelings. Check in with your emotions. There's a lot running hot. A lot of feelings going on. How are you doing? Check in with that. And allow that flow to come up into your lungs and your heart center. Empathy. Bariya. Allow that energy to flow around and circling of energy in the heart center. And we'll begin to expand that in a moment with our prana, our life force, and then allow that energy to flow up into the Keter, the crown, and feel the fire, the power that connects us with the universe. Ein Sof, Atzilut, that which cannot be known. And will it begin to play with each of these elements and each of these energies as we move through our practice today. As you continue to bring yourself into this time, this space dedicated to your well-being. I'm just going to bring my chair here so I can show you a few moves as we go. And as you're seated, bring yourself into Sukhasana, easy seated pose, or half lotus, or however you're most comfortable. Pay attention to the hands today, friends. Bring the hands to the earth, fingertips, connecting with Asiya, the earth, the breath. Check in with life force, with the vibrations of the planet, which are so volatile right now, which are fragile. Close the eyes or soften the gaze. Exhale all the breath out of the lungs. And then inhale through the nostrils, into the lower belly, into the lower lungs, into the upper lungs. As you do that, feel that energy coming into the arms all the way up into the upper lungs. Hold for a moment, pause, and then as you release, control the exhale using Ujjayi breath or ocean breath if you like, a constriction of the back of the throat as you pull belly button to spine. Feel the grounding into Asiya, the earth. Inhale into the lower belly. Lower lungs, expand all of the earth into the lungs, the energy of Asiya, the way we walk through the world. Grounding as you exhale. Slowly release anything that you don't need. Allow it to flow into the earth core. Belly button, spine. Inhale. 3 heart. Pranayama. Life force into the belly. Lower lungs. Upper lungs. Feeling the energy of the earth and Asiya and the native lands that we walk upon, all that DNA coming all the way into the throat and then all the way exhaling, slowly releasing, controlling. This can be very challenging. Do the best you can. If you need a break, you can always release the breath. Drop the shoulders away from the ears and exhale. Full belly button, spine. Inhale. As you do that, lift through the spine, ground through the earth. And exhale, releasing. What is this truth that's unfolding with peeling away the layers from the soul? Nashima connected to Neshama. Inhale. Lower belly. Lower lungs. Upper lungs as you connect down into the earth. Absorb all of that earthly power, grounding into this time in this space as you release. Slowly floss the nervous system. Release anything that doesn't belong in the body. Just let it go. Release the neck. Release the jaw. And let it go. Belly button spine. Inhale. Lower belly. Lower lungs. Upper lungs. Rounding down into the earth with the fingers as though they're roots. Feeling the vibrations of this earthly plane as you release. Send that energy into the deepest places of the earth in exchange, as it were. Inhale, bring hands to heart center and bow towards Olamama, the earth, Shekhinah, part of our sfiot, the grounding into earth, our life force. Let's move now from earth to Yetzirah, to the water-based emotional center. And we're going to start doing this by just getting some circling going in the belly, and then we're going to do a few more exercises that are going to help us. Asana, they're called in yoga. So let's just start with some easy circles. I'm going to bring my foot down so I can switch the other way and really get making a space at the bottom of the spine. So imagine that you're scraping a big pot with a spoon, but you're really scraping that the waters of Yetzirah and the emotions that you're feeling. Other way, and let's just add our arms and bring all those emotions into the body. Let's lean into them. As you inhale and exhale, feel that swirling of energy all the way in, and love as well. And then stop at the top and go the other way. This beautiful chant of gratitude 3 times that way. Good. Let's open our arms and circle 3 times. Gather in the joy, the emotion of today, the energy that you're feeling from Yetzirah, water. Good. Let's bring our arms all the way up. Gather that gratitude, bring it all the way down. So getting a little stretch in the left hip as we do that. And then come up. We're going to move to gate pose to do it today because it's one of my favorites. And if you're in a chair, you can stay seated and just bring your legs out one way. But one way that I like to ground into the belly, that we can ground into Yetzirah, is bringing the right leg out as you're up on your knee. Inhale and lift the left arm, a nice little side bend. Exhale and gather that energy into the belly. One more time, up and gather that energy. Good. Bring that knee in and jiggle the hips. Let's bring the left leg out. Reach way up. Feel that grounding down. Inhale, exhale over to the left. You can bring your hand down a little bit and then gather that energy into the belly. Inhale, up, and exhale over. Bring the knees together. Bring the knees out. Ground into the belly and feel the center of the emotions open as you gather what it is that you need for yourself upward care for the self into the hands, and bring that all the way in. Wash that down, wash that down. Inhale, water the spirit today. We're just going to wash the spirit. One more. Gather those emotions in and wash all the way down. Wash. Good. Back onto the knees, curl the toes, and stand. Today we're going to move straight into our creation series for air, for Bria. And if you need to use a chair for downward dog, just bring the chair towards you. And when we go down to downward dog, just do it like this and drop your hips. You can do the exact same thing that we're going to do with your chair. But we are going to move to the front of our mats, and I will take you through this air expanding flow. Inhale. As you exhale, swan dive down and bring your fingertips to the mat. Drop the chin. Inhale, half fold, flat back, fingertips to the chin, to the shins. As you exhale, bring the hands down and step right and left feet back, downward facing dog. Cup the hands so you take the pressure off the wrists. Exhale. Inhale, drop the hips. Feel the air moving through the body as you come all the way down to the earth and open the heart. Exhale. Inhale, expand the lungs. Feel your action in the world coming into focus. What is it that you're called to do? Press the heels down into the mat. Inhale, lift the left leg up. And as you exhale, bring that knee towards the hands into lunge. We're going to rise. Feel that air. Open the lungs. Open the action. And now open the right arm. Good. Inhale. This is technically Virabhadrasana 2, but then we're going to come back into Virabhadrasana 1. Come all the way down. Bring that left leg to meet the right, and then walk or jump the feet to the hands. Reverse swan dive all the way up. And Anjali Mudra. Let's do the other side. Inhale. Exhale all the way down, fingertips to the mat. Inhale, half. As you exhale, bring the hands to the mat. Step back with right and left feet. Downward facing dog. Inhale. As you exhale, drop the hips. Now, if you want to do upward dog, you can. Let's do a little yoga push-up all the way down. And cobra. Bhujangasana. Open the heart. Inhale. Exhale. As you come back into down dog, bring into focus your actions in the world. What are you called to do? Inhale, lift the right leg, and as you exhale, bring that knee towards the feet and come up. I'm facing away from you, but that's okay. Open the left arm. Inhale, exhale, come back forward. Bring both hands down, back into downward dog. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can walk the hands to the feet. Easier to do that than jumping the feet forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Bring the hands into heart center. And close the eyes and let's chant together. Spirits rising, spirits rising, spirits rising, spirits rising. Release the hands down into mountain pose and notice the effects of this incredible Bria air call to action, how much energy it's giving you. Oh, I can feel that energy running through the body. Okay, we're going to bring some fire into our energy now. That's Atzilut, Ein Sof, that which cannot be explained or known. We'll do that through our listen embodiment. So coming to one side of the mat, bring the left toes toward the other side. This is Trikonasana embodiment triangle. Inhale, exhale, the right hip open. Inhale, exhale, drop the shoulders away. Inhale, reach the hand way over that standing leg and then come into triangle and listen. Open the heart to the eternal and listen and breathe. The gaze is at the thumbnail. Exhale, bring right hand to right back thigh, left arm over. Good. Inhale, reach way over that leg, and if you'd like to, bend the knee and then bring the arm over. Side angle. It opens the heart for listening a little bit deeper. Breathe. Come up. Reverse. Right hand, right back thigh. Left arm over. Exhale. And come to center. Good job. Let's go to the other side. Right toes towards the right side of the mat. Left toes in, 45. Inhale, open that left hip. Exhale. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, arms away from the ears. Now, if you need the chair for balance, just have it in front of you and come into triangle, gazing at the thumbnail, lifting up, opening the heart, and listening and breathing. Inhale, exhale, left hand, left back thigh, right arm over. Taking it light, nice and slow and easy, bringing that fire of Atzilut, the unknown, the connection with the one. Breathe. Inhaling, left hand, left back thigh. Oops, I forgot to do side angle. If we were in the class, you guys would have yelled at me. Let's do side angle. Now come up into reverse. Good. And bring the toes together. Hands to heart center. Gaze is soft as we embody oneness of Dveikut, of Atzilut. Inhale, shh, hum em, and release the air. Shh. Release. Just release yourself down into the earth. Allow the hips to release, the legs to release, the arms. We're going to bring all these four worlds now together in our Amidah standing prayer. As we often do, we begin by invoking spirits past, but today we're going to do that from the four worlds perspective of bringing our connection with the earth up into our emotions, into the air of our lungs, and then up to the fire of our connection with the divine, into Atzilut. So feel that string that we talked about, connecting us from all the way at the top of the Keter, all the way down to the feet. Feel the feet connected to the earth, standing at Sinai. The power of earth, water, air, fire, surrounding us as we experience that revelation, first moment when we became who we were to become, feeling the power of all of those generations, Shalshalet HaKabbalah, this chain, as it comes through our DNA and from the native peoples who lived on this land as well, and everywhere we've been. Feel that power come in to the legs, the belly, the heart, the lungs, the head, the mind, the spirit. Bring left arm up, bring right arm to hip, nice little side bend, and bring that energy, that connection all the way into the heart. Stretch it way up, inhale, and over to the left, and bring that energy in. One more time, either side as you wish, scooping in all of the spirits, the ancestors, the energy, the four worlds of being as we enter all of them at the same time. We might not use them all at the same time, but we do exist in them all at the same time, whether we know it or not. Let's bring our hands into Vajra Mudra and stretch up, making that connection from earth all the way beyond the heavens, the Atzilut. Inhale, exhale, over to the right. If you can come up on your toes, come up and then over to the left. Exhale, inhale, up and over. Inhale, up and over. And release the arms. And bring that energy into the heart center. Exhale. Release the hips and connect all of these worlds together. From Atzilut to Beriah, Yetzirah, and Asiya. Connect them together so that we're bringing all of their gifts into heart center. And release. Okay. Need to move my chime because I'm going to step back. We're going to do a balance today. And again, we're going to get our Bria going, our air going. So we're going to do that with tree pose, because what's better to get air into our leaves than becoming the tree. So let's bring balance into both feet. If you've got a floor that you can go to, it's a lot harder to balance on the mat, sadly. So that's why I'm moving back. I've got a little wood plank here I'm using. And let's bring all of the weight to bear into the right leg. And imagine that that leg is the root of a tree, and feel the toes connect in with the earth. Come with the Asiya of grounding. And then bring the left knee out. If you can bring it up, that's great. If you want to use your chair as a balance, it's even better. And bring hands into Anjali Mudra, which is a balancing pose for the hands. Find a drishti or a point, a nikuda, to fix the gaze and make it easier to balance. If you feel steady as you're breathing, bring the arms up and imagine the kind of tree that you wish to be, the air that you wish to bring into your bariya, your creative connection, connected self. Breathe. That was a long hold. Okay. Shake it out. Go to each leg and then come to the left leg and imagine that leg is a root of a very strong tree connected with the earth, grounding into a Sia, and then coming into Bariya, air. Your creation and action in the world. Once you feel steady and you have your drishti, hands are in Anjali Mudra, then you can come into Vajra, which is hands clasped with 4 fingers touching, and then reach up, connect with the kind of tree that you wish to be. How do you want to bring your air into the world, the oxygen that you wish to release? And then maybe bring your leaves out. And bring your arms down. Oh, that was great. And just release the hips into Hallelujah arms. Didn't do this yet. So release the hips. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let's bring the air all the way into our stance, just back and forth, connecting with the earth, connecting with that tree. We'll do 3 in one direction, then bring your leaves all the way out and over. And up, connecting the water, our Yetzirah down in the belly, with our air, Bria. And then connecting into Asiya, the earth. Hallelujah, release everything, release everything. Hands at heart center. Notice the effects of this energy that we're moving. The air circulating around us. Freedom. I'm going to bring us down to get our belly engaged again. Once again with Yetzirah, because it's so important to connect with the emotions that we have going on during these days, these times. If you need a blanket to sit on, feel free to do that. I've got a couple mats here, so I'm just going to come into a seated position. If you're in a chair, just come to the edge of the chair, and you can do this, the asana that we're going to do. We're going to come up into boat, and we're just going to balance here and breathe. And as you feel strong enough and feel the energy in the belly building for Yetzirah, for the water, you can extend the legs out if that's available, and then extend the arms and breathe. The gaze, the drishti, is at the toenails. And breathe. And hinge back up. And bring your spine straight. Lift from the Keter. Inhale. Exhale. Balance on the sits bones. And then bring the legs up and the arms out. Breathe. Feel the building of the emotional release in the belly as you come back up. We're going to release that right now. So going in the opposite direction, now I'm going to bring my blanket down. Let's bring our feet under the knees now into half bridge. Inhale. As you exhale, push through the hips and gather the shoulders together. Palms are flat. Open the heart, open the belly. Open your feelings and let them release and join the flow of the river. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly roll down. Gather knees into heart center and roll from side to side. Release the lower back. Good. One more time. Feet flat on the mat, palms down. Inhale, exhale, push up. Open the heart. Open the belly. Feel the water flowing all the way from feet to crown, from crown to feet, washing away any negative emotions you might be carrying. Inhale as you exhale and gather the knees to heart center. Feel the love washing in to the heart. Bring the feet down to the mat. Open the knees. Soles of the feet are together. Bring the arms overhead. Supta Baddha Konasana. Butterfly pose as you open and release. Imagine all of the hope and love flowing into the world for peace. One more deep inhale and exhale. Good. Feet on the mat, and then use your belly to roll up. Really engages. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Inhale up, become the staff. And as you exhale, fold forward, melding all of these worlds together. Earth, water, air, and fire in one big circle. Soles of the feet come together. Inhale, exhale as we bow. Bring the circle closed. We're going to do some more earth-based work now. So I know we're moving a lot today, but I feel like it's really good. It's getting the energy flowing. So let's come into tabletop. I just need to get some water. Never yet. I'll get a little lozenge. Let's start in child's pose. Just release our practice just for a moment. With child's pose, you can bring your knees out a little bit if you need to stack the fists, if that's too much. Allow the belly to flop to the earth. Connect with a siya, with grounding, with your story, going back all the way to maybe the womb and the DNA that forms us, who we are. And as you inhale and exhale, give that inner child a big hug. Inhale, come up to tabletop, hands just underneath the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, and stretch that left arm out and the right eye back. And balancing into the energy of the earth. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And stretch a little bit more out and back, connecting with that inner child. And as you bring that hand and lay down. Sit back into child's pose. Once again, giving your inner child a big hug. Inhale, release again down, a little bit deeper into that hug. Inhale, coming back, tabletop. Good. Inhale, exhale the right hand in front of you and press that left foot back. Nice and easy and stable. Inhale, stretch out with the arm, press back with the foot. Inhale, exhale, bring that knee down into child's pose, and then whisper to yourself what you're grateful for today. I'm grateful for all of you and for this life. Inhale, exhale. As you come up, we're going to do one more downward dog. So curl the toes, press into downward dog, and if you want to keep your knees on the mat, that's absolutely fine. If you can, press into downward dog. Bow toward the earth, toward the peoples of this earth, as we honor all of those who have come before us. Maybe walk your dog. That's what I'm missing today. Just press one foot and then the other into the earth. Inhale, exhale, drop the hips. Come all the way down. Rest your cheek on your hand. Inhale and release everything. Good. Inhale, lift the right leg and drop it. Exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg and drop it. Inhale, exhale, one more time each leg. Connecting with the earth, feeling the vibrations of the planet, with those who walked before as you push up. And one more time, give yourself a big hug in child's pose. We're going to go right into Shavasana. So find a comfortable place to lie. It's been a challenging practice today, so all that more reason to lie back. I've got a little support for my legs. Maybe cover your eyes. We'll do a little bit of a longer Shavasana today. Settle back. Close the eyes, perhaps cover your eyes with an eye bag if you'd like. If your back is talking to you, bring your feet up. If you're in a chair, just allow the shoulders to sag back into the chair. Close the eyes. Release the practice. Let everything go. If you're in Shavasana, bring hands down to the sides, palms up. As we imagine these four worlds, these four elements that we've walked through today, washing through the body, cleansing, protecting. As we lie back into this four worlds cocoon, filled with light, with fire, with air, with earth. Imagine that cocoon is warm, embracing, protecting, renewing. That everything is as it should be, in balance with the emotions, with your life's work, with the earth and the planet, and with the divine. Imagine this four worlds energy coming up over the feet, like a blanket covering the legs, coming up over the hands and arms, and the heart being tucked up under the chin. That energy flowing from the top of the head, representing the youth. I'm sorry, friends, there's some kind of an emergency indication coming through. I apologize for that. I was on my phone. Sorry. Let's keep relaxing through Shavasana. So as I was saying, feeling the head, imagining the head as the Yud of Atzilut, connected with the divine, the arms relaxed, surrounding the lungs, connecting with air, with Bariya, your actions in the world. Feeling the spine relaxed, melting into your relaxation cocoon. Connecting with Yetzirah, your feelings, your emotions running all the way through the body, from the base of the spine to the top of the neck, and the legs becoming heavy, connected with the earth, the power of the planet, with the physical world, and all that grounds us to it. Feeling the beat of the heart, nekavim, nekavim, chalulim, chalulim. All the openings and closings, bringing the four worlds into the hands, feet, belly, lungs, heart, mind. Spending just a few moments imagining this flow of energy, this flow of connection in our relaxation space. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May the Eternal bless us with wisdom of the four world energy. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. May the Eternal bless us with the energy of light flowing through the body, mind, and spirit. Yisar panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May we be blessed with the gift and energy of peace. Gather the knees into the chest. Roll on to the right side. Take a nice deep breath. And when you're ready, push yourself up, seated. Let's bring ourselves into our healing circle, which we certainly need today. Bringing hands into heart center and feeling the energy of our four worlds, our creativity, our strength, our divinity, our emotions. If you have someone to call for healing today, please say their name or write their name in the chat room. For all of those who have no one to say healing for them, we call their names. As we embody this healing energy, opening heart center, exhaling that energy out to all who are in need of healing. Bringing hands together and all the way down the midline. And bringing fingertips into wisdom, into Chachma. Imagining that healing filling every space, all the directions. Hands into heart center. Inhale, exhale, open the hands. As you exhale, send that healing out. Inhale, press the hands together all the way down and bring that healing all the way into the heart center. Thank you all for spending this hour of four worlds energy, north, south, east, west, grounding, air, fire, earth, water. I wish you a day of peace, balance of light. Namaste. And see you next time.